Amina was a gentle grandmother who had spent her entire life caring for others. She grew up in a small village and married young. Life was never easy, but she always smiled through the struggles. Her days were filled with cooking, sewing, and raising her children with patience and love. She often told them bedtime stories under the soft glow of an oil lamp, her wrinkled hands gently stroking their hair until they fell asleep. Her happiness was never in grand things, but in the laughter of her children and the warmth of her simple home. As time went on, her children grew up and moved to the city in search of better opportunities. At first, they visited often, bringing gifts and stories of their busy lives. But slowly, the visits became rare. Promises of next month and soon, Mama, stretched into years. Amina never complained. She just sat by the window each evening, her tired eyes scanning the path outside, waiting for the sound of footsteps that rarely came. Her house, once filled with laughter, had grown silent. The walls seemed to echo the voices of her past, but now only the creaking of her rocking chair broke the stillness. Her only companion was a faded shawl, a gift from her late husband. On cold nights, she would wrap it tightly around herself, whispering his name and recalling the comfort of his presence. Loneliness pressed heavily on her heart. She longed not for riches or luxuries, but simply to hold her children close, to hear their voices filling her home once more. Yet the world had changed. Everyone was too busy. One winter morning, as the frost lay quietly over the village, neighbors noticed her chair rocking gently in the breeze. Amina sat motionless, her hands resting on her lap, her shawl wrapped carefully around her shoulders. She had slipped away in the night, her heart finally too heavy to carry. Her children returned at last, standing silently in the doorway of the home they had once filled with joy. But it was too late. The mother who had given them everything asked for so little in return, yet even that little had been left undone.